And we want to give a chance to each of you to also say a few words. It'd be interesting to learn from you. What did you most enjoy of the internship? It'd also be interesting to learn from you, what are the plans? Are you going from here to continue your studies? Going to the next job? Which direction are you going in professionally? I think that's interesting for all of us, just to see again the diversity. We have different countries, different fields, different backgrounds. You came from different places and you'll be going to different places. So that would be, from my point of view, really interesting to hear. And yeah, it's your chance for everyone to come up on stage. Maybe different from Kanye West the other night. I don't expect that you'll announce that you're running for president in 2020. But if you have any important announcements like that, of course, they're welcome as well. And we look forward to that. So let's begin. Actually, we have two groups, more or less, that I'd like to invite to the stage. Maybe we'll invite the first group first. And I could ask you all to kind of stand here next to each other. We'll take a few photos. And then you have a chance, again, if you can tell us a few words. What did you most enjoy here? What are the future plans? This is your chance on the microphone. So I will try my best with the pronunciations, which I usually murder in terms of the different accents in the different countries, but I will try. So I ask for forgiveness should I mispronounce names, and I'd ask you to please come on up once I ask your name, I say your name, because I think there are one or two people not here today, just so we see who's not here. First of all, Alvaro Flores Diaz. Alvaro is here, so come on up. And yeah, we can do a round of applause at the same time. Okay. And actually, all right, we can hand them out first. So first is Alvaro, and then next. Excellent. I'll do the official handshake after the gratitude. Second, Antoine Clay Gomez. If you could please join us. And maybe I'll do both. Let's shake the hands in the beginning and the end is better. So, all right. Yeah, thank you. There we go. And next, Georgia Sotiropoulou. Georgia is here? She's coming. All right, so we'll keep that maybe to the side so we have a chance to give her the proper applause as well. Agnieszka Magdalena Balika. Okay, please join us. And you guys have 1 or 2 seconds now to think of your speech. Okay, welcome. Okay, thank you. Okay. Next we have Clara Santos Ramos. Clara is here, yes, okay. I'll clap as well. Okay. Here you are, Clara. Okay. Next is Alexander David Mutu. Alexander here, there he is. Next is Louise Chancelier. So please join us, Louise. Excellent. And the last in the first group, Daniela Ivankova. Daniela is here. No, this is one of the people I thought was maybe not here. So Daniela, and who else is not here right now? Georgia. All right, I'll keep that here maybe on the side just so we don't forget everyone. And or actually, no, it's a good idea because I want to make sure the podium is clear also for the big speeches that will come. And yeah, so let's maybe now give a chance to each of you if you'd like to just say a few words, anything you'd like. But for me, it'd be most interesting. What did you enjoy most, and what are you doing now? What can we expect when we want to catch up with you a few years from now? Where can we find you? So the podium is yours. If you guys want to come, maybe one at a time.
Cool. If you think I'm going to say a really cool speech, just to let you know, this is my speech, kind of, so it's a bit weird. But anyway, first of all, excuse me if I swear or say a few bad words. It's not my intention, but I will try to keep this as formal as possible. So, right, the interns, colleagues, co-workers, friends, cheeky motherfuckers. It's quite difficult to summarize such an incredible summer in just a few words. I was trying to write a few things, but just too many emotions, feelings, memories were coming to my mind. But to be completely honest with you, before coming here, like to Berlin at the end of May, I wasn't expecting such a cool memory and experience. I didn't know it was going to be such an amazing summer. And it's all because of you guys. So I would like to thank all of you for being such an amazing people and being such good friends. It was literally kind of magic to be with people from all around Europe, even Australia, and with different backgrounds, languages, cultures, traditions, and have the opportunity to meet all here at the ICD. And then one thing, I think, probably the conclusion I got is that all of you have one thing in common, and that's it. That's pretty much, you are wonderful, crazy people. So thanks for sharing with me this summer. And also, of course, it was amazing being with you, like chilling at the canal, outside the office, being in crazy clubs in Berlin is part of these places, isn't it? And also thanks to the ICD. Like, it was a very interesting experience. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of unexpected, but I really enjoyed it. And I would like to mention one task I will probably never forget. And that was one day, probably in my third week, when I was asked, together with Adrien, he already left, to go in a car with Esteban. And we had to follow this guy from Pakistan, I think he was, not sure. He was in a van, and he didn't really respect the traffic rules. But anyway, we're like following him, and came to the southeast Berlin, and in the middle of nowhere, and we just moved chairs from one place to another. And then I thought I would never forget this place. So thank you to the ICD as well, definitely. And yeah, just before finishing, I would like to mention a few people from this place that just made my stay here just perfect and wonderful. First one, Katerina, my lovely Greek crazy wife. Then, yeah, that probably sounds quite wrong, but anyway, Jaime, that he's not here anyway, but I wasn't even surprised, for being my brother and my comrade here. Mr. Now then, also known as Big Steven, for being probably the most outrageous guy at the office. Alex, my beautiful son, that probably sounds quite wrong as well. And Donnie, for being the best team leader in the office. And also special mention again to the ICB for this opportunity, for the serious lack of sleep for the last 3 months, for the unlimited and ridiculous amount of kebabs, chocapic, and club mates. Probably quite good, I'm going back home. And thank you to Berlin, and again, to all of you. And I'm going to London and for the next year, so if anyone is coming, just text me and we will do something cool. Thank you, love you. I love you.
I'm going to try and keep it short, seeing that there's quite a few of us on there. I just want to say that this internship has been really successful thanks to you guys, the team. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, but having such an international team, like Abaro said, is what made me stay, and I'm sure it's what made a lot of you guys stay. I guess what I'm going to do next is finish my degree. But I really, really appreciate working with you guys. I didn't realize that I would. Standing here right now, feeling the way I do feel right now, you're a pretty cool team, and I will definitely miss all of you. So thank you very much.
Hello everyone, and I just want to thank you all for the most important 3 months in my life. It was a great experience, and I think that the biggest lesson we had was about respect, and we can just enter and develop our future careers, knowing that what respect really is, and what kind of people to avoid, what kind of places to avoid, and which mistakes we'll never do again. So thank you for this common lessons, and all the best.
Hello. First of all, I'd like to apologize because I didn't prepare a speech, but I only want to say 2 things. Thank you for the team leader, Cecilia and Jala, for your patience. And second of all, thank you all the team, because you are actually what makes the ICD experience the best thing. Thank you all. That's all.
Sorry guys, it's going to be long. I hope... Not Parliament. Alvaro gave a great speech, so I hope I'm able to follow in his footsteps. So, now then. I could come here and lecture you about achieving world peace with an army of 1,000 peacekeepers in Baghdad or Ukraine. But I want to talk to you about something closer to home and closer to me. 3 months may seem like a long time, And indeed, and I can assure you, it is at times here at the ICD. But my stay here at the ICD and in Berlin in general has absolutely flown by. I had a lot of hopes going into this internship, and let's say, I think Riemann was right on one thing. I am proud to say that I have met some amazing people here. I have a family, a souvlaki loving mother, a cheeky motherfucker of a father, and a fantastic wife who is unfortunately no longer here. And I am apparently pregnant. So very nice. And what a time to be alive. I have loved meeting every single one of you. To the team leaders, let's say you aren't really leaders. You may have that title, but you're shepherds. You actually understand, and you are funny, and you are helpful. And let's not forget that you were once one of us, interns. So who would have thought that? As for the rest of you, the interns, past and present, you have made my time here unforgettable. Who would have thought that I would have met an Angry Bird, a future president of Ghana, and someone who has been on Blue Peter, all in the same place? So let's say we all meet up in 41 years' time from now, have a few cocktails at Kipasa, and reminisce together about the ICD. Alela, thank you to all of you, and farewell.
Well, it's hard to come after all of that, so I have not a lot of things to add. Well, thank you, all of you guys, because, yeah, it was amazing. Thank you, Cecilia and Jada, because sometimes it has been hard, sometimes it has been fun, a lot of things to do, to say. Yeah, well, and I'm coming back to Lille in 1 week with Adrien and Capucine, so, well, you have 3 places to come. Don't hesitate.
Oh, well, thank you to all of you. Let's just see here if we've had any late arrivals. Georgia, are you here, or Daniela? Not yet. Okay. Ah, that's true. Was somebody who would be able to receive this in their place? Yes? Okay. So do you want to come join us? Or, okay, all right. Daniela or Georgia?
Georgia, maybe.
Georgia, all right. Yeah. And then will you see Daniela, or?
I think Daniela's still coming to work this week.
Ah, she will. Okay, good. All right, well, anyone want, just for the point of the ceremony, to receive in her place? Any volunteers? Yeah? No? All right. Okay, excellent. Just so that we say she was here in spirit. Hey, come join us for a second. Okay. And excellent. So maybe a round of applause for Daniela as well in her absence. Okay. Georgia's here, just in time. Georgia. Okay, so Georgia, please come to the stage. Where's Georgia's certificate? It's here. Okay. All right, let me give this myself. So Georgia, you missed all of the speeches, so you now need to come in totally unprepared. And we just wanted to give you this official diploma for your internship, and give you a chance also to let us know, what do you have in store, future plans, and also if you want to reminisce on some of your highlights from the internship. But first of all, maybe a round of applause also for Georgia. Thank you. There you are. Do you want to say it?
Okay. Okay, I don't like giving speeches, so I will keep it short. It was a very big challenge for me, being in ICD these 3 months. Many lessons have learned, and I would like to thank very much my colleagues, all you people. You're amazing, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
All right, as I said, we have a second group as well, but before I introduce the second group, maybe a final round of applause once again for all of the interns for the many contributions. We wish you all the best, and it was a pleasure to work with you guys, so thank you. Thank you. So if you guys can return to your seats, I'd like to now introduce the second group, which is actually one person who someone reminded me, Mark, you forgot her, but actually this was intentional. Rihanna, we wanted to actually give you a special award because every once in a while we have a special intern, and again, we don't want to differentiate necessarily or create any kind of a hierarchy, but we really, there are some people that, whether it's from our collaboration in London or also at other collaborations, really struck out as having gone above and beyond the cost, actually do significantly more than what was expected. And that's something that's on the one hand impressive to us. It's also, I think, a great sign for what I think we can expect in terms of your future career. And we wanted to underline that with a special distinction as well. So Rihanna, if you could join us on the stage for a second, and then I'll read this out loud. I think it's important the others hear this as well. And while she's coming, maybe a special round of applause for Rihanna. Rihanna Joy Kearns. So I'll just read it out loud, and then if you want, invite you also to come to the microphone. To whom it may concern, I hereby confirm that Ms. Rihanna Joy Kearns undertook a full-time internship at the Berlin headquarters of the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy from June 1st to August 31st, 2015. During her internship, Ms. Rihanna Joy Kearns was engaged in the following activities: support for the ICD Organization for Youth Education and Development, acquiring speakers and partners for various ICD programs, executing and supporting conferences and events organized by the ICD, support for the ICD Berlin Global and Cultural Diplomacy News projects. Recognition of contribution and recommendation. The Institute for Cultural Diplomacy praises with recognition those interns who have fully completed what is required of them, supported our daily tasks and development, and have served as a professional example for others. Ms. Rihanna Joy Kearns fulfills all of these criteria and stood out throughout her time with us at the Institute for Cultural Diplomacy. I therefore recommend Ms. Rihanna Joy Kearns to other organizations and institutions in the highest possible terms. On behalf of the organization as a whole, I would like to take this opportunity to extend our sincere gratitude to Ms. Rihanna Joy Kearns for her work during this time, and we wish her all of the best for the future. So thank you very much, Rihanna. Okay. Here, I'll give it to you as well. Yeah. Your hands first. Yeah, thank you.
So I'm not really used to talking in front of people, or people actually really listening to what I say. So I just wanted to, it's a surprise, I have to say. But yeah, the ICD has been great. I've been in Berlin for 9 months before I came, but these 3 months have really made my year abroad. And yeah, it's all thanks to you guys and the team here. I don't know, without sounding like a parrot, I just want to echo what everyone else has said. And yeah, will not forget anyone. I have to go back, sadly, to university for my last year, which won't be as fun. But then, not too sure, but I'm sure something will come up. I'd love to come back to Berlin, so who knows. But anyone is always welcome to come and visit me in Oxford. I can't promise I'll be any fun because I'll probably have lots of exams, but yeah. Yeah, thank you.
So that's it. So no, again, we just wanted to take the moments to privilege all of you for the many contributions. We wish you all of the best. And again, thanks for the experience. It was great working with you. And we look forward to continuing. So unless anyone would like to add anything, Darnell, I see you're here. You always love speeches. You want to add anything? Or? All right, let's keep the tradition. Darnell can maybe close the ceremony, and then we'll continue. So Darnell, okay.
Really, I'm really shy. Well, believe me. But it's always a pleasure to greet the new interns and to at some point say goodbye. I'm tempted to say I never met an intern I didn't like. You know, I find you people are remarkable in your enthusiasm, your ideas, and your dedication, even if it's just sitting down by the canal, you know. But seriously, I just want to say one thing, because to a certain extent, although I'm still living, you are the future, you know, and you're faced with many challenges. many difficulties. And right now, this crisis that's going on in Europe with the migrants is a very challenging thing. The people in government don't seem to have a solution. It might make sense to engage young people like yourselves in the discussion and also in the decision making. It's a problem that's not going to go away, and it's going to intensify. And I would just implore you to become involved in cultural diplomacy in its truest sense and make a difference. And I wish you all good luck. That's it.
Excellent. Couldn't have said it better. Thank you, Darnell, and good luck to you all. And as you were saying, the tasks are growing, unfortunately. Looking at the state of the world, just to underline what you said, unfortunately, the need really is growing greater here in Europe, at home. And we don't have to look so far, to the Middle East or et cetera. I think even right here in our own backyard, so to speak, you have these issues, whether it's migration, immigration, multiculturalism. Unfortunately, there is a lot of work to do. So just as a few words of request for all of you, continue in whatever way, wherever you end up after the internship. And definitely, if we all join hands together, it's easier. We still may not have a chance, but I think we have a better chance in that sense. So hopefully you won't forget everything you spoke about, at least a little bit, while you were here at the ICD. And yeah, let's try to have an impact together. So thank you again to everyone, and we wish you all the best. So thank you. Thank you.